Video H2 should help you with adding and subtracting mixed numbers. Okay, if I don't need to regroup, then I'm just going to add the fraction parts and then add the whole parts. It's sort of like when we were doing addition subtraction with just fractions. If you don't have to regroup, it's real easy. So 3/5 plus 1/5, hey, that's 4/5 because I had the numerators and denominators stay the same, and 4 plus 2 is 6. Bam, that's easy. It's almost like splitting that into your 1s and your 10s. I just got my whole part and I got my fraction part. Try this one out. Looking ahead, 3/8 plus 2/8. That's not going to be over a whole one, so I'm just going to add. 3/8 plus 2/8 is 5/8. And 5 plus 3 gets me an 8. 8 and 5/8. When I subtract, it's the same kind of thing if I don't need to regroup. So take a look. 3/5 minus 1/5. Well, I can do that. That's 2/5. And then 4 minus 2. That's just a 2. So 4 and 3/5 minus 2 and 1/5 is 2 and 2/5. One more like that. 5/8 minus 2/8. Don't need to regroup. 5/8 minus 2/8 is 3/8. And then 7 minus 2 equals 5. So it equals 5 and 3/8. Alright, we know they're not going to be all that easy. So let's start with this one. We got 4 and 4/5 plus 2 and 3/5. So I'm going to go with pictures of pi. So here are my 4 whole ones. And down here I have 4/5 of 1. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm not even going to cut them. I'm just going to do them like that. Over here I got 2 whole ones. And down here 3/5. Now, what we need to do is see if we can fill in a whole pi. Like, I think we have enough pieces here that we can make a whole pi. So what I'm going to do is take this piece right here out of there. He's not there anymore. That's why I X'd him out. I'm going to bring him over here and fill him in here. So now this is a whole pi. So let's count how many whole pies we have in all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then down here the part of pi. Remember, this piece is not here anymore. I've got 2 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 and 2/5. Okay, so we're just combining pieces to try to make a whole pi. Let's try another one like that. So I've got one whole one up here. 4/6 of 1 down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over here I have 3 whole ones. Like I say, don't spend a lot of time cutting up your whole ones when you're adding. When we're subtracting, it'll be a little bit different. So here's my 5/6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This time it looks like it would be easier because he's only missing one piece. Let's take one from here. So I'm going to take that guy, bring him right over here, and fill him in. Now let's count how many whole ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this fraction of 1, remember he's not there anymore because we used him. 1, 2, 3 out of 6. And again, my denominator's not going to do diddly for these problems either. Alright, that's not too bad. Let's see what subtraction looks like. The easiest way for me to do subtraction is we just make it and we're going to cross them out. So I'm starting with 4 and 1/5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1/5 down here. And the thing is, since I'm getting ready to take, I have 1/5 here, and I have all of these are whole ones, even though I haven't covered them in yet. I'm going to go ahead and mark them all into fifths, just because it makes the subtraction work easier. On the addition, if you want to do that, you could. So filling all of these in, they all have all 5/5 there. Whoop, that line didn't come through well ago. There we go. So now I have 4 whole ones and 1/5 from right here. I'm going to get rid of 2 and 3/5. So the easiest way for me to do it is I like to get rid of the fraction part first, the 3/5. So that one right there, gone. Someone ate it. So that's 1/5, 2/5, 3/5. We got rid of the fraction, and now we need to get rid of 2 whole ones. So I'm going over here to the very beginning. There's 1 whole one gone, 2 whole ones gone. And now I just want to check what's left. So the only parts that are left are in here. I have one whole one right there. This one has 1, 2, 3 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 3/5. Alright, we're just marking out what we don't need, count up what's left. Try one more like that. 8 1/4 minus 5 3/4. So I'm going to go ahead and get my 8 1/4. There's 4 of them. 5, 6, 7, 8, and I need 1/4. There's my 1/4. Make sure I fill in all of these. There are some other ways that you could do this with regrouping, but I feel like the pictures are probably the easiest way. Alright, let me double check. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1/4. And I'm getting rid of 5 3/4. So I'm going to get rid of the 3/4 first. 1/4, 2/4, 3/4 gone. And I need to get rid of 5 whole ones, so I'm coming over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this would be what I actually have left that has not been eaten. 2 whole ones and 2/4.